Hello everybody, welcome back to the Quick Take and welcome back to the Pregame, the show where you learn everything you need to know regarding Chelsea's upcoming fixture. Today's subject, Brighton. Before I continue, I would like to quickly remind you I am running a giveaway with ownasaber.com where at 15,000 subscribers you could be in with a chance at winning the King of London lightsaber, the perfect saber for every Chelsea fan. 3 participants will be chosen and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and check the pinned comment down below for more information. And with that, on with the video. So, Chelsea kick off against Brighton at 7:45 PM today in the third round for the Carabao Cup. Unfortunately, because of reasons, the game will not be televised in the UK. However, I'm sure you'll be able to find a radio station to listen to the game. I must note there will be no VAR in operation tonight, along with the fact that if the game ends in a draw, there will be no extra time. It will go straight to penalties. Since the appointment of Robert De Zerbi, Brighton have evolved into one of the most dangerous sides in the Premier League, and this can be seen by their form this season. So far, they have won 5 games and lost 1, that being against West Ham. In these games, they have scored 18 and conceded 8, meaning they have an average scoreline of 3 to 1.3 goals conceded. It is clear to see they know how to put the ball in the back of the net, but they're also yet to keep a clean sheet this season. This would sound promising if Chelsea knew how to score. Brighton's strengths come from their tactical uniformity. The side have been well drilled to deal with pressure from the opponents in order to catch them off guard. De Zerbi likes to implement box passing lanes compared to the traditional triangle passing lanes. What this does is it invites the press from their opponent's attacking players, creating spaces between the lines for the pivot to receive the ball. An example of this would be the centre-back pairing of Dunk and Webster passing the ball to one another before Raheem Sterling or Nicholas Jackson begins the press. The defenders would stay composed and make a pass forward, beating the press with ease. There is no rush with De Zerbi ball and each pass has meaning. Some teams pass the ball in order to hold possession. De Zerbi's Brighton make passes to win the game. If the passing lane is blocked to the pivot player, an offensive player will drop deeper into a space to receive the pass before giving the ball to the intended target. This is again followed by a forward pass and the beginning of an attack. Last season, the pivot players in question were Moises Caicedo and Alexis Mac Allister. Both players have of course moved on to different and bigger clubs, but Brighton have done well to adapt to their losses. Billy Gilmore, Pascal Gross and Mahmoud Dahoud have all stepped up to the challenge. Brighton currently average the highest amount of goals per match in the league, above the likes of Manchester City and Newcastle United. They also rank 4th for average possession at 62.6%, whereas Chelsea rank 1st at 66.9%, although there is quite a difference when comparing what each team is able to accomplish with said possession. They rank 3rd for expected goals this season at 12.6, whereas Chelsea sits 7th with 11.6. In fact, Brighton trumped the Pride of London in a number of notable stats, including big chances created, average long balls per 90, accurate crosses, penalties awarded, and interceptions per match at 8.5. Basically, Brighton are much better than Chelsea on paper. There is, however, a chink in the armour of the Seagulls, which could be exploited by Chelsea. There are rumours floating around that the Brighton side Robert De Zerbi will field against Chelsea won't be their full-strength team. This gives Chelsea a chance. The Pride of London aren't particularly leaky at the back, and Brighton have conceded in every game they've played this season. Evan Ferguson, Brighton's star striker, could also miss the game through injury, along with Pascal Gross, James Milner and Jacob Modder. Losing someone like Evan Ferguson could be costly for De Zerbi's men, although they have shown they are quite capable of scoring through different avenues. Matoma, Solly March and João Pedro have 8 goals between them, with Matoma being an extra dangerous thorn on the side of Chelsea's defence. This is why I believe Chelsea will field a 5 at the back against Brighton. Chelsea need to win this game more than Brighton. Mauricio Pochettino needs to win this game and progress through the League Cup more than Robert De Zerbi. To get knocked out of a cup competition this early into a season could be catastrophic for the confidence of a side in desperate need of motivation, something to fight for. The chance of ending a disastrous season with a trophy can be rather compelling and one of the few hopes these players can cling on to when times get tough. These are my expected lineups for tonight's game. Chelsea's biggest weakness is and will continue to be our lack of goal scoring threat. Armando Broja is still not back fit and ready despite his cameo against Aston Villa, although whether or not he would make much of a difference is up in the air. David Washington could also make an appearance, which I wouldn't be against. We've tried many things, may as well try the Wonder Kid. Let's see how much wonder he can bring to the team. I'd expect Chelsea to have more than 60% possession, however Brighton's awareness will keep the Blues at bay, and there will be periods of the game where, even if it's not De Zerbi's strongest 11, we will still look like an academy side playing against men. We now move on to the final stage of the pre-game, score predictions. Unfortunately, I think Chelsea have reached rock bottom. The entire team looks discombobulated, with few upsides, one being Mudryk's improvement across recent games. The Ukrainian has been given back-to-back starts and is starting to look like the Mudryk we signed from Shakhtar Donetsk. This, however, won't be enough, and I expect the game to end 2-0 in favour of Brighton. I think we'll be outclassed in large portions of the game, and the players will become frustrated and begin to commit silly fouls and pick up unnecessary yellow cards. I of course want us to win no matter what, but I just can't see it happening. Brighton will also receive their first clean sheet of the season, which is fitting considering we're Charity FC at the moment. But that's about it for the pre-game. Let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below. I'll be going over them in the after party, which, no matter what the score is, will be a bit more level-headed than the last one. I have been the Quick Take, and I will catch you on the next one. See you later.